Oh boy, look out. Secretary Janet Yellen, who is part of one of the best memes of all time with her as a Federal Reserve chairman saying the banking system's fine and all this stuff's going on, with the guy with a perfectly timed buy Bitcoin sign right behind her in the back as she's testifying. But that's neither here nor there. Janet Yellen calls Friday FSOC meeting after banking sector turmoil. So just when you thought you were out of the woods, guess again, folks, because we ain't out of the woods yet. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen will convene the heads of all the financial regulators, and that's the special counsel, the Financial Stability Oversight Council. I mean, I didn't even know they had all these councils. Where in the flying hell are they getting all these councils from and all these acronyms? I mean, the bloat of the federal government is beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. I don't even know where they get this stuff. The top financial regulators really doing a great job last year, by the way. All those crypto scams that you guys enabled and the crypto exchanges and everything. Just beautiful work there. Bitcoin keeps chugging along and TikTok next block every 10 minutes. But you just let all these people to get destroyed and all the altcoins, exchanges, all these scams, everything trying to cling on and suck at Bitcoin's teeth. It's incredible. The meeting will be closed to the public. Of course it will. Yet they're public servants. So why can't we see? The Treasury Department said the Treasury didn't say what time the meeting would begin. It wasn't made it clear whether the council would issue a statement following the meeting. So why do we know about it then? The step comes as regulators continue efforts to instill calm in financial markets and among bank depositors following the recent failure of two mid-sized lenders and the near collapse of Credit Suisse, which we've been talking about here for months now, and Blackstone gating funds. And what do you know? Deutsche Bank is having problems now. We just mentioned that in one of the other videos. Deutsche Bank having problems. Beautiful. That's wonderful. So buckle up. That's why we've been talking for years about preparing, about having assets all spread out throughout your portfolio and every different actual asset, different assets. Food, energy, water, food storage, maybe some gardening, firearms, ammo, security, Bitcoin, gold, silver, having things outside the system that you are the bearer of. You're the one that owns them. There's no counterparty risk. FSOC's members include the heads of the Federal Reserve, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp, and several other regulatory agencies. So we can see Federal Reserve, probably one of the most sinister, evil organizations ever devised. And the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp, completely useless as well. $125 billion in assets to cover $9 trillion. Yeah, really good there. It's a good 10% reserve. So what happens? The other 90% of the people don't get their money, don't get their cash. The U.S. financial regulators have come under pressure to offer greater clarity about the readiness to guarantee uninsured bank deposits in the wake of the collapse of a bunch of these banks, which brought down the exodus of funds, which ironically, again, now they keep raising rates. So this makes people want to go chase yield in other places and then speeds up people leaving and removing their deposits from the banks. I mean, this is the clown world we live in. Jay Powell just did that this week. They raised, again, just because they're scared of inflation. He thinks he's Paul Volcker, but he's not. He can never be, just because of the math. And here he is now pushing more people out of, so you'd think these people know this, right? You would think they know this. And this is where our channel, we talk about questioning everything in boldness, even the existence of God himself, right? So we have to question these things. So if a little old dude here that played hockey his entire life and, played professional hockey and then just studied and ran businesses, invested the last 10, 12 years of his life, and got pretty good working knowledge of all this stuff. However, if I can figure these things out and I can talk about these things and I go into spaces and I go and talk to a lot of other people about these things, don't you think these wonks would know that as well? Now, one, maybe they don't, which is a problem in and of itself. But number two, it just goes to the question you have to ask, which is, are they doing this on purpose? And it's my stated opinion for a long time that yes, Marxist, Fabianist society, we have 100 years of documents and videos, don't need to go down that road, but that's absolutely happening. They're trying to squeeze the poor and the middle class. They're trying to get you to beg for mercy, demand destruction. They hide these things in plain sight, people. They're trying to squeeze the poor and the middle class more and more and more and more and more, so that the way you beg for the CBDCs, you beg for their slavery coin, you beg for more welfare, you beg for the trade of more of your freedoms, the ones you have left, for some perceived security by the government. Well, you deserve neither and will have none. And we continue to do this. We continue to be small-minded simpletons that can't and don't and won't have accountability and personal responsibility in our life. And no one wants to flip and hear this. People ask me all the time, why isn't your channel growing more? Why aren't we talking? Why are you blown up? Because the algorithm hates truth. And number two, people hate to be told the truth. So therein lies a problem. That's why the channel grows very slowly. That's why the channel only grows 100 people or 75 people a month, because only 3% of us, the remnant, the 3% that that we were in the Revolutionary War, and then the other 97% got to enjoy America after that, only the 3% are going to like what we have to say and take charge of their life and actually understand that we all have ownership over our life, every single one of us, and we all can change our life no matter what. We all, if we change our mind, we change the story we're telling ourselves, we change the habits, and then we change the multitude of habits, which are our paradigm and the way we see, the lens we see the world, then we can change our life. But most people don't want to do that because that involves work. Proof of work. That's why I was an athlete, because I put in the work every single day, and I still do. Eating right, exercising every day, and reading to our kids, and doing these little things every single day without fail. That's what made me a great hockey player. It's what makes me a great investor. It makes me a great business person. And it's what makes everyone good at things. It's not just me. I'm using me as an example. It's what makes all of us great at things, is when we consistently do things over and over again and do not stop. We work out every day. But our society wants pills, right? The 97% wants a pill. They want a cheap shortcut. They want easy currency. They want fast cash. They want the lottery. That's not what gets you true wealth and freedom in life. This is why I'm a Bitcoiner. Proof of work, built on trust, but verify. That's the way I live my life. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I've grown up. That's the way I have my North Star guided in that. Proof. I don't want proof of stake. I don't want the fiat legacy system where you just get ahead by rent seeking and grifting and grafting on the system and sitting next to the currency printer. That's garbage. I don't need that. I want that. I want proof of work. I want an equal playing field for all, and I want to battle it out on the battlefield. And that's what the unproductive class and many people in the world are scared of. They are scared to get on the battlefield on an equal playing field with everyone else, because they are scared they will not be on top. They will lose their power. They will lose their positioning in the world. And they're damn right about that. U.S. financial regulators have come under pressure. Of course, we just talked about that. Former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers, a paid contributor to Bloomberg, and ex-Federal Reserve Governor Dan Tarullo are among those who have highlighted the importance of top officials working to build confidence in the system through clear communication. So you see right there, at the end of the day, in wrapping this up, we have a fiat system. It's based on nothing. It's not based on gold and silver or Bitcoin. It's not based on actual money. So therefore, that's a problem. That should ring alarm bells. Wait, my currency, my dollars aren't actual money? They're not backed by money? No, they're just fund coupons. They're just paper currency. It's just monopoly cash. That's all it is. Right here, we have a fiat system, which means by decree, by narrative, by flapping your gums, top officials working to build confidence, confidence in the financial system through clear communication, through fiat, through talking and flapping gums. So if tomorrow you and I, the 3% or 5% or 10%, wake up and say, I don't believe in the dollar, I don't believe in the banking system, I don't know why you would, but if we all woke up to that truth and understood that, boom, banking system completely collapses, everything done. And we build on the new system we have. We build on a system we already have. And guess what? We're human beings. We will figure it out. We will get through. We will have an equal playing field if we so choose. But most people do not want that. They want the devil they know, right? It's easier to have the devil you know than the devil you don't know. Even though the devil you don't know is the truth. It's the answer. But people, it's hard to change, right? It's hard to change. But this fiat is what keeps people in this confidence. Well, we're going to build confidence in the system, the con game, through clear communication, through fiat, through by decree. Again, imagine if all Trump supporters tomorrow said, we're out, boom, system immediately collapsed. Hopefully someone turns the lights out, because it's gone. There's no military, there's no oil, there's no power that can get people back in that system. The toothpaste out of the tube. And more people are waking up to this fact. So buckle up, strap in. It's going to be a bumpy ride, but we're going to get through it together. We're going to build community, we're going to do this, and we're going to be together, because this is the only way we get through things like this. And we'll have a much, much brighter future on the backside. Things like the thorium, nuclear fission, all the things, the cheap and abundant energy we will have, infinite energy everywhere, if we so choose. But we let industry, we let people, the grifters and grafters, the unproductive class, destroy all these industries for us, the cheap and abundant resources we have everywhere. But it's coming. It is coming. I'm planting my flag on the ground. Again, Bitcoiners will lead this revolution, though. Guarantee it will be Bitcoiners who lead this revolution. The social layer is unstoppable, and I live it every day. So I welcome you to join me in that revolution. I appreciate your time here. Bitcoin is time. Time is Bitcoin. It's the most important asset we have. I thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Please question everything with boldness, even the existence of God himself. That is all I ask. That is all I ask. Please share this out, though, because the algorithm does hate truth. So please share it out. It's the only way we can overwhelm the system and create a better world faster. So we don't have to go through as much garbage. So I appreciate you, again, so much. Please share it out. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.